Start in Syria this morning. Pretty disturbing reports coming out of that country overnight. NBC's chief foreign affairs correspondent Richard Engel is there. And Richard, I know you've been talking to representatives from the rebel group there. What are you hearing about an alleged gas attack by the government?
Good morning, Savannah. If this is confirmed, it would certainly be one of the worst atrocities of the war in Syria. Rebels tell us that there was a series of chemical weapons attacks this morning, starting around 2 a.m., that at least 10 different towns and villages to the east and north of Damascus were hit by surface-to-surface rockets fired by the regime, and that those rockets were tipped with chemical weapons. The death toll, according to rebels we spoke to who are in these affected areas, more than 1,000. They said that many of those killed were women and children. We've seen videos of lifeless bodies showing no apparent external injuries. According to witnesses in the area, many of the symptoms before death included shortness of breath, constricted pupils, and foaming at the mouth, Savannah.
And Richard, this civil war has been obviously going on for some time now. Recently, the Assad regime seemed to be regaining the upper hand, but was there anything in particular going on right now that might have precipitated this kind of alleged attack?
These areas, and by the way, the Syrian government strongly denies that it carried out these attacks, that it used any chemical weapons. These areas just outside of Damascus had been encircled by the regime. They were considered strategically important because the rebels were so close to Damascus, right on the edge of the suburb, right on the edge of the Syrian capital. But the timing about this is also very interesting because UN weapons inspectors are in Syria right now, in Damascus. In fact, just a few miles away from where these alleged attacks took place. They are there with the specific mission to find out if chemical weapons are being used in this conflict. And rebels we've been speaking to are inviting the weapons inspectors to come to these areas. They say, however, it is difficult to access certain parts, certain of these towns and villages because there is still gas in the air.
Well, Richard Engel with the latest reporting out of Syria. We know you will continue to follow it and keep us posted. Thank you.